Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Sexy Brutale. So, as I have started literally recording right after I ended the last episode, I'm going to be filming, probably this is the last part for today. But we have just woken up into the rest of the mansion. Oh, no, I do not want that. I want my escape. There we go. Forgive my computer. It's a little old, so it's a little laggy with everything running, but alright. So we can see here, we got his mask. He's now fully filled in. So what we're going to be looking for is these two. They're going to be the next people we're going to save, so we got to find where they are. So we got the pocket watch with the letters LB. Tutorials, fixed pocket watch. And now map. So, we can see here, these were the rooms we were in. We've got the icon for the clock tower, and now we can use these scrollers. Every second that we viewed someone, they come up on the time scroller. So when we watch Sixpence go in, saw him go there, but because we didn't watch his every moment, he didn't show up. See the glimpse when we peeked in on him. We know he goes through there. Now, even though we weren't in the room, but we were spying on him, we still recorded his movements, and that's him spying on Sixpence in there. That's when we were looking at Sixpence, and then... yeah, that's when he goes. So, we have... here we go. Ground floor and first floor. So this is that area above the room we're in. And we got the clock on the map, we can see us, and we can see this thing. So, our floor, and up there. Ooh, we can see playing cards over there. So. X. Ugh, lag. Come on. There we go. That took my computer a bit because this is a big room, but look how pretty this is. So this is like the big ballroom, and it's got a whole thing up here. We got no one's in here at the moment. Let's go in. And, card. Cool. 4 of diamonds. Oh. And as you all know, whenever you see the blue rings and stuff, something you can click on. A stained glass windows filters through from the outside. We got stained glass and red, so you know that's going to be something for later. Oh! And that gunshot you heard? That's Reginald. That's the point in the day where he goes. A copy of Rocher, blah blah, wow. It's just ink. The book is filled with beautiful monochrome paintings of faces, animals, scenery. Handwritten collection of cocktail recipes by L. Bonds. Oh, that's the cabinet. Go. Ooh, got another one. Ooh, it lit up green. Candle. Candles, curiously cold. Now, that is another cabinet to hide in. I am not going to click on that. Oh, the bookshelf is empty. No, wait. 10 of clubs. Now, fun fact, when collecting the cards, we actually unlock... or... oh, you know what? They're probably for areas that in the storyline aren't up on here. But each card you collect is going to reveal a piece of little lore and stuff, so I'll show them again later. Alright, looks like we're going to get into some less savior methods of opening doors. Inside the cabinet, a single piece of parchment. The plaque underneath states that this is one of the 12 missing pages from the Codex Gigas. Now, I don't know a lot about that, but I know that's like an ancient religious scripture. Basically, This guy collects a lot of rare and antique stuff display in his casino mansion. Inside the cabinet, a single piece of parchment. The plaque underneath says that this is from one of the lost 116 pages from the original books of Leah. And then, this is the door I was saying before where it has like a fire. My mask burns as I approach the door. It's as though it's pushing me away. Meaning, we can't go that way. So that means we have pretty much cleared every little detail from over on this. Whoop! Someone's in! And we're running. See? Mask goes up. Mask has good me, and I'm going to show you for a second. See? You can see the line of my mask starting to go down on the left-hand corner. And boop! Just like that. Fine. Like it never happened. Man, I'm going to get a drink after this. On the one hand, I got Thanos making me walk halfway across the world to fix his statues. Ooh. And telling me spook stories about the staff. On the other hand, those same staff. What's a guy to do? So this guy actually likes the staff. Betcha he doesn't know it just shot sixpence in the head. Okay. Casino! And that's where the bloody lady said she'd be waiting. Numerous statues appear, be struck from molten bronze and finished with pure gold trim. On the side of the foot is a mark runes. Sign above the door welcomes guests to the Sexy Brutale. Oh, card. Cool. Room full of random memories of seeing someone trying hard to forget and ignore. So, we got a room of people filled with memories they don't want, so they put them away, out of sight, out of mind. That is a way people tend to deal with things they don't want to remember a lot. And you know what? That can be okay, but it's now taking up a whole room, and eventually you're going to have to go in and go through it. And that also is a thing in real life, too. Everything is old and covered in sheets. And if you have ADHD, out of sight, out of mind is a plague that affects us. Even if it's not something we're trying to forget, we literally put something down, we're not looking at it, we go into another room, boom, it is out of existence. That is our plague. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, I'm not trying to spy through every door just because if my mask isn't flaming glowing, I know it's empty and safe. Boom. Oh, thank God. I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you'd be able to leave the chapel. Great. Thanks. So what if we never showed up? Were you just gonna come back for us? But you can! We have a chance! This is the casino, the front and center of the Sexy Brutale. The guests here are Trinity and Clay. There are more, but you cannot reach them yet. You have time to watch and learn. You must save them both, together. You save Reginald, and his master has given you power over his clocks. They have all stopped, but if you can wind them, they'll be very useful to you. I found the key for this area. That's all I can do for now. Winding keys. Top clock in the mansion. Each need a specific key to be wound up. Use the matching key on the clock to wind up the clock. Winding a clock reveals the map for that area, allowing you to make that clock the starting point for each day. So it's going to create a whole bunch of blank blocks so I can at least see what all the rooms are, and then I can explore them from there. Use the winding key. God, can you imagine being stuck on your period and going through Groundhog Day? Friggin' never-ending cycle. It's gotta be so awful. I don't know about everyone else, but I get, like, either a really painful period or a really emotional one. So we're gonna use this. Dramatic music because the day's getting closer towards the end. That's gonna be another symbol for it, so we're gonna just... Alright, now we have done that. Yep, so that symbolizes that we are now attuned to this clock. So when the day restarts, we will start here. And that's going to basically give us an advantage that we don't have to run over here every single time. plants give off a rich, calming scent. There is no fakery here. I thought it meant rich as in money at first. It's like, oh, yes, even the plant smells of money. Ooh. Nights went out. Leather chairs are so soft. It's like gently warmed butter. They have to come up with descriptions for everything. Oh, okay, so we got camera number 1. It needs a code. So, okay. Card. An enormous snake that winds around the room must be artificial, but the skin is terrifyingly lifelike. Yes, it is a fake snake. It's just made really well. Got painting. What's your poison bar? Bottles filled with every poison under the sun. Some alcohol here, too. Got a record. Oh, we got a record. It's an old-fashioned vinyl record player. The glass tank under the bar is filled with creepy crawlies of all shapes and sizes. I'm assuming that's how they get their poison. There's movement in the sand in the tank. Yep. That's another hidey closet. This is the other side of the... Oops. That's me fumbling the buttons again. Ooh! Something is very cold and solid is blocking my way. Well, you too. Another cold candle. So we got those candles all over the place. We've explored... Ah! See? That was the limit of the time. I took too long. And now we are back to Saturday morning. Come on, up, 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 up. I want to show you something funny. Come on, come, 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 come. Here we go. Wow, I mean, ooh. Haha, well, not as sure as that counts. I should probably go get that. Oh, so they're playing roulette. And the roulette ball went flying off. There's someone walking this way, and here's a staff member. Basically, yes. They're playing and gambling, and he launches the ball over. The chips have a nuanced texture of ivory. On the back, there's a tiny engraving of what seems to be a woolly mammoth? Surely not. See, this is where the ball went. This is a vent in the wall. It sounds like it extends deep into the mansion, so that little playing ball is long gone. The bar is stocked with liqueurs and drinks of every conceivable taste, and each one seems to be the most expensive kind possible, because of course. Okay. Oh, alright, so let's see what we have here. We got a giant screen. We got the boss. Hello! Oh, we got Trinity. That's Trinity, and this is the other guy we gotta save, who seems to be sitting here and playing. So if he's sitting here, that means I can't go in here. Now, I know from playing before, he's not gonna get up. He's gonna go, he's gonna drink, so we get to go play around in other rooms. Now, this is the hallway. Yep. Table. Huh. That's the sound of something. Another camera. Alright, so we got camera 1 and camera 2. Oh, someone's in here. Come on. Spy, please. There we go. Oh. Ooh, secrets. Ah, he's coming. Oh, someone's in here too. Oh well, bail, bail, bail. Oh, oh, cool. We just missed someone then. Oh, here we go. All right, so we definitely missing some conversations, but oh. So, you see how she's with a cane? This is Trinity. Trinity is blind. So she has exceptional hearing. Now it's locked, so we can't go in it because we don't know the code, but it's going to let us spy. Ooh, this is an interesting room. It's so warm in here. Where am I? I hear wings, butterflies. Now remember, she's blind, so she doesn't see all this. She's just hearing it. And so it sounds like it'd be a nice and peaceful room, having all these butterflies around. But, gigantic spider web. Oh, and she thinks her husband's planning a surprise for her in here. But, because it sounds so nice and enjoyable, she's gonna stay. But, what was that? If you would all like to direct your eyes to up here, we got a spider and a blinking light. Ooh, I wonder if that's another camera. So, gobbled by spider seems to be what this theme's gonna go. Oh, speaking of camera, here we go. Alright, so we got 3 camera codes so far. Or 3 camera positions. Oh yeah, that's one we already checked. So let's look down. So we have all the rooms here, so let's go map. Alright, so as you can see, it has unlocked all of this, so locked room that we haven't been able to go through. So this is the spider butterfly room. We've got a couple more rooms we can explore. And we know Clay is there playing against the Mr. Boss Man. Alright, brochure. Tutorials, yeah, winding keys, we already know that. Here we go. So this is one of the pieces of lore that the cards have unlocked. What's your poison bar? The What's Your Poison bar is one of the greatest draws of the Sexy Brutale. Every cocktail here is spiced with just a touch of toxic. Is spiced with just a touch of toxic. I keep saying toxic. Stop. Every cocktail here is spiced with just a touch of exotic venom from one of the highly dangerous creatures kept within the mansion. Like, said Spider in that room. It is these venoms that gives the drinks served here a kick and flavor that will never have you'll never have experienced anywhere else. Here's a clue. Don't drink venom. I know some people try and like give themselves immunity by putting a very, very small amount into like a drink or something, but like, no. Why? No. Just don't. It's so dangerous. Oh, yeah, look at this. This practice is both highly dangerous and extremely illegal, which only adds to the appeal and palate of the drinks. It is said that the most delicious and dangerous venom is harvested from an enormous spider lurking deep in the mansion. So look at that. If we hadn't just gone to the room with the spider, that would have been a hint. So we gotta get Trinity out of the spider room. Because I have a feeling that's going to be it. Oh, got a feeling. Yeah, I know. I played the game before it is. Is marked with a moth symbols. Huh, moth? Like Trinity, perhaps? Yes, fun fact. Trinity is a blind artist. She made all the sculptures in here. And her moth is her signature. Oh. Oh, okay. We got a guy coming out. Go into the room, please. Thank you, thank you. Hang on, I want to see what this guy's doing, then we'll look around. Hee, right on time. That's the dinging of the church bell. So this guy is an ace of spades. So notice how the other guy had... Ooh, he's using the code again. Notice how the other guy had a 2 and a red suit on him? So we know these are at least different staff members. Alright, let's check this out. Oh, cam 3. Oh, and we've now swapped it. Man, I sure hope Trinity did okay. She does love to wander. So you can see Clay hasn't left the room, but is worried about his wife. One-way mirror in the gambling hall seems to be showing a large TCV footage. A small ceiling looks So basically this was a security room so that Clay, who's actually their security, could watch for any cheating. Ooh, code for the TV channels. Say, is that camera 3? Okay, so camera 3 is on there. I did see the red dot in the butterfly room. Have we explored everything though? Let's go explore. No, wait, we need the code for that. Never mind. So we have on our map button came the exclamation mark on map. Oh, now look, we have these little red thumbs. Space. You can see here. Hide knowledge. Boop, boop, and boop. CCTV code. Okay, so our map is now showing us where we can use that code we found at. And so we found 3 panels, and there's the 3 panels. Okay, number 2, which is this camera. Ooh, dropping a card. Now, I know how to solve this, but we're gonna watch to see what happens. Ooh. Ah! Oh, and there's another body. And she's being wrapped in a cocoon. So this is what happens, and this is what we have to prevent. We saw another body down there. I will spend a whole day just following one person's path. Alright, here we go. So I know how Trinity dies. We know we have to get her out of the room. Boy, Clay is sloppy drunk. Lights out again. You made your choice, you win. I win! I win one! I win! God, he was stumbling like I was over words earlier. Oh, he just had a red glass in hand. I'm going to assume he was poisoned by that drink. The ominously suspicious red drink. Okay. And now that he's gone, we can go in here and explore a little. Invitation. Card. Orchid colored liquids, or if I'm saying that word right. Nothing else in this room. Okay, so the day is going to reset shortly, or we can reset it by hitting F1 till tomorrow. So, I'm going to spend the whole day watching Trinity on this next day. We're going to find out exactly what happens. Because Clay stays in that room and drinks himself dead. The Marquise invites you to this show in the theater at 7. That's what that banner has been saying every day. It's going to be a show that goes on. Oh, just watched his ball. Huh. His little helmet, it's got like a red outline to it. He's a 5 of spades. Now, like I said, we're going to be watching Trinity. Yeah, someone kind of dropped the ball on me. She's referring to the guest. I have to sit here all evening winning cards. For someone who used to catch cheaters for your job, you're terrible at cards. Hey, I'll have you know I've got a pair of aces right here. Look, you asked. He's talking about her boobs. That's how you know they're happily married and in love. Hey, join me. I'll ask her to bring the Braille decks because she's blind. And I love the little details like that. When I first played this game, it was on a very small TV screen, so I didn't see a lot of these details. Like the fact that she walks with a cane, I had no idea she was blind. Alright, so we know. Okay. Remember, we're following Trinity. Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry, but there's no entry. This room is off limits. Off limits? Since when are rooms off limits? Well, it's a surprise, ma'am. Ah, now what have I said? Dash it all! A surprise? Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't want to ruin any surprises. I wish you sounded more sincere. I can virtually hear the inverted commas when you talk. And she has entered the room. Run, run, run. In all the years I've been coming here, no one has ever had me locked out of rooms. Oh yes, there we go. So she has incredible hearing, so she's literally listening and hearing the code on that alarm door. Grayson is the name of another guest who runs security expert. Because they have known I'd have all the doors open in an instant, that's why they don't use sound locks. Sound of the gunshot, which she heard clearly, and she's confused about it. Now, from there, we know she's going to be in there until the end, so I'm going to start this day again. We're going to watch everything play out from in here. I'm going to run to that cabinet first thing. Because, as you saw before when we saw the spider, there was legit another body. So that might be a hint for someone else, too. Chigo's over there, wondering if she finds a... ruins the ad. So, alright, let's go. Oop, apparently the F1 button that also resets the day does something in OBS too. Oops. I'm just keeping a track of time because I'm trying to film this all before I have to go in to work later today. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh! Wrong door. Come on, come on. We want to get over here first thing so we can get and hide in the closet before anyone else gets there so we can spy. Oh, someone's in... Oh, look! Oh, or hell, even the chapel. Remember, all these people have their scenarios that they play out whether we see them or not, so we catch them mid-sentence a lot. That's why I know some of these things and I like to rush there first thing to try and show you. This is the worst job ever. I mean, I must look delicious as hell right now. We know the spider's in here. We can see the red eyes here. Does anybody think of that? No, I just get sent here. Okay, I just need to get this and get out. It'll be feeding time in any moment. Here we go. He's coming with his drink tray. So what I'm gonna do... like anybody with an unsupportive family, hide in the closet. I joke, but it really is a sad thing when people do have to hide in the closet because they have an unsupportive family. Like, Jesus Christ. If a family member or your kids, like, just, Jesus, love them! Just love them as they are. It hurts no one. Okay, so this is right where we had caught them before. So she caught him coming out of the door, and she's like, how dare, like, this has never happened before. Or, all these people are friends of the Marquis. They've been invited for this party every year. This is a yearly party. So she is very upset that things to be coming weird this year. But she literally did not sound sincere, and he's like, I could practically hear the sarcasm dripping off of you. Drink prepared. Camera 3 turned off. Now I know I talked through most of it, but if I wasn't such a blabbermouth and you were to actually just play the game, I think I'll do that next time. I'll literally just play through and watch each person for you guys so you can see, and then build your clues on your own without me blabbing. I'm really happy to share this game with you guys for anybody who hasn't played it before, because it truly is a lovely game. Clay is the brute in the suit, who is Trinity's husband. And they're both guests here, and Clay really loves his wife. Alright. Now we're just gonna stay here and watch what happens. But if you haven't figured it out now, the camera in here is camera 3. So it does show a footage of the spider's chamber. The security room has the switch to flip the camera showing the feed from camera 3 to the background in the roulette room, or poker room, whatever you want to call the room that Clay is currently in and playing. Clay's gonna sit there and drink himself to death. So what you have to do is switch the feed to show Clay what is happening in this room, because Clay ain't gonna just stand there and watch his wife get, become spider food. When I first played this game, I actually did this by accident. I found out the CCT, the numbers to turn off the cameras or switch them, and I switched number 3 on after I had already explored and had clicked the change. So when I suddenly hit that, it completed. I wasn't sure what I had actually done, and I like to watch other people play this game as well to see how they figured it out. Oh, Tequila's getting her practice in. Tequila is the singer. Tequila Blue. She is one of my friend's favorite characters. I do love this place. See, they're all friends and they all have different intricacies. Actually, if I remember correctly, Tequila Blue is Trinity's cousin, so they're related. And there's Clay. What's his last name? And then there's another character who's Clay's brother. The Marquis, always full of surprises. They're brothers. There's the bell again. You're gonna notice a few things that happen every time. Maybe that was his plan. Drinks and then the show. Clay, I'll feel terrible if I ruin the surprise. Yeah, remember. She's blind. She's enjoying everything in this room. So she doesn't know what's going on. But she's hearing a lot of these strange things. Something is wrong. Maybe I'll hide. And he can be the one to get surprised. Okay, she thinks it's still a surprise from Clay. She's gonna turn it on him, hide, do something cute. And then, holy shit, a body just rolled down there. Who? It can't be. Clay, help! This poor girl just discovers a body and is freaking out, is screaming for her husband. I don't know where. I can't find, remember, because she's blind. So this is gotta be complete. She pulls down the curtain to reveal some light. So now we have more vision in the room. Her hair gets stuck in the web. Now, you gotta think, this is a very incredibly scary situation to not know what's going on. Like, even if you could see, that's gonna be incredibly scary, but she can't. So, that's even worse. So, we're gonna save her. I still have time. I just gotta run through and get this done quickly. But I wanted you to see that because really you should be following people's trails to figure it out. Like I said, I already know, so I kind of ruin it sometimes. I say ruin it. I'm giving you guys things early so it's not the same response. Here we go. See? Now he's watching it on there. Trinity. Trinity. What the hell? Trinity! Where is she? Trinity, I'm coming! A terrible run of luck, sir. And see? He stopped before he got to that cup of poison. Oh god, blinding light. Here we go. Oh god, easy now. Whoa, whoa. So, also, relax. She's alive. Clay, thank God. Let's get you up. Hands are her walking stick. Oh, Clay, I have to get this mask off. Trinity is so pretty. What are you doing here? Man, what a nightmare. Alright, Mucho Libre with your wrestling mask. Was it you who turned on the cameras? Yes, although first time accidentally. If you hadn't, I don't know what. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's get out of here, Trin. Bet you could use a drink after that? Man, I could use a drink. Humor to cope with problems, which honestly is some ways of helping to de-escalate the situation for some people in their heads. Like if they did just go through something traumatic, they might crack a joke at it just to help calm them. Because you know what? Changing it up and like just being able to take a laugh at it is sometimes what that person needs. And so if they say like a joke in a manner and some people are like, oh my god, you know, that's so inappropriate. It's like, no, sometimes that is their way of coping. You know me so well. Round of blackjacks, loser does shots. Sounds like a plan with no possible downside. After you. So he saved her from what seemed to be an accident. And you're like, oh god, that was a horrible situation. Well, shit. Let's go enjoy the way we know. Let's get some drinks. We'll play games together and we will be together. They are a lovely couple. Here we go. You found the way to protect them, Boone. Can I just say, everybody is ignoring this body? Jesus Christ! Clay is an unstoppable force once roused. He and his brother both. Yep, his brother. But it's Trinity who is special. Take her mask. It's her gift to you. Trinity's mask allows you to hear even the smallest sounds while spying or hiding. Listen in to whisper conversations or other quiet noises by using the power when the prompt appears. Additionally, you'll be able to hear more when you listen out to your surroundings. So our hearing range increased, and we now have better, so when things were whispered or, you know, sounds, like she was able to hear the password. Now we'll be able to. Ooh, up next is going to be my favorite character of the game. But also, when I do start her episode, that is going to be the time I give the first trigger warning. Like, big trigger warning. I'm not going to go to it just now. I'm going to go and look about some more in the game and see other things, any other details I can point out. Oh, we haven't turned off CCTV 1 yet. Okay, nothing happens. I'm not seeing any interactable things in here. But we'll always have to check it at the very end once everything happens. So But first, he clicks the keywords on this door, and Trinity overhears as that's how she knows, so we're going to use her ability to overhear the password. And then that password is for this door, the door down below that we couldn't get through, and the door to the hallway next to the bar that I had said earlier. So all these characters, you know, they're all friends, they're all deeply involved with lore and such. Sixpence was upset. He was wondering what's happening. He was trying to find Lucas. Lucas is the Marquis. He's your Atlafakadi Aboon. He is your friend. He's everyone's friend, and you're all friends. You're all from so many different backgrounds, and you come together for this. Each character and duo goes through their own struggles with this. Remember, it is a Groundhog Day murder, and it's happening again and again. And we're finding the ways to break the cycles, which it's like kind of breaking the cycle of bad habits. Sometimes it's just the little things, like for this time, we simply turned on CCTV. We let Clay saved her. Let's be honest. Clay saved himself and saved her. We just gave Clay the knowledge that something was wrong. Sometimes people don't always, you know, broadcast when they're in trouble, or they can't. And sometimes you see it, but not the person who can help them. So in that way, yeah, this relates to mental... Ooh, I did not mean to click shift. But it also relates to mental health in that way, too. Like, we physically were not able to do something directly to help her. We were unable. We can't physically, like, directly help any of these people, really. Well, no, I guess we did help, Sir Reginald, even though we put the blank in, we gave him a chance. So we put the blank in, and he's the one who, seeing what was happening, took the candlestick and lobbed it at the dude's head, saving himself. And, you know, we played a part in that happening. And, oh, I think that's his room, so. So we played a part in that happening, but it was really him. And that's a good sentiment that can... I want to change the time, please. Hello? Ornate pocket watch. Oh, there we go. I gotta select. Okay. So it's past 4, but we can skip to 8. Basically, I want everything to happen so I can get into that room after the spider and everything, so that I can see if there's anything. Because that's going to be the only time that the room is considered empty. Because the worker is in there from the very beginning. So we're just going to wait. As you can see, we just got to wait until the fire mask dies out. Since we've already helped them, their masks are no longer on our clock, so I no longer have that timer, but I just... Once the fire goes out, we'll know it's considered. But, yeah, so think about it. We did a small thing. We put the blank in the cartridge. And that created the scenario where Sixpence chucked the candlestick and helped himself. So it's kind of like, yeah, we gave a little thing to help. And so sometimes that's what you can do to help someone. And now in this, like, we didn't directly stop Clay from drinking. We didn't directly save Trinity from the spider. We aren't able to do that. But what we were able to do is just show what was happening, like proof, like, hey, this is bad going on, and this is not okay, to somebody who could fix it. Realizing that the person he cared most was in trouble, Clay forgoed the drink and ran after and saved Trinity. Sometimes you can't be the one to physically solve things, but you can help, and that relates a lot to in life. And it's okay if you aren't the one being able to run in and do things. Like, remember, Clay had no idea. As good and well mentioning as he was, he had no idea. And Trinity, who very much desperately wanted his help, was unable to convey that. So all we did, we were the messenger, we relayed it. And in doing so, we saved both of them. And that also relates to, you know, real life as well, of what can happen. Look at the mask, like, flickering. Oh, there we go, because it was ending. Code got put in. Oh, okay, there is some... Oh, spider ran away. Ooh, it's bloody. We interrupted the meal. Oops. Golden trolley. It looks like it's used for preparing drinks. Palm trees. It's a really pretty room. All right, who's this? Her body. It's slashed all over. The cuts are so deep the bone is showing. Oh, invitation. Okay. And that was the last thing in here. It's such a pretty room, though, but yeah, that's a horrible way to die. I will write a small warning just because if anybody has arachnophobia for this episode, I apologize. That's why I was trying not to show everything when it, and like once we got to the point, we could turn away. But I will put an arachnophobia warning in text for this because it's going to be a while before that happens. So even if the video automatically plays on Substack, it'll be okay. And so if you're hearing me say this later as you're reading, I don't think I wrote that much. Why are you still reading? But there we go. Now let's see. To end this episode, we are going to go and check the brochure. Oh, map. Oh, yes, here we go. Show information. CC, casino security code. So this tells us that code is used for this door, and this door. And now we have these guys on the slider. Oh, look, we can see their suit and number there. So the question is, where does all the staff go after everything happens? There's gotta be something down here, because we've been here and here, like, the whole time, and we know they didn't go that way. They're all kind of, like, going down this hallway, so there's gonna be somewhere here is where they're going. Oh, he's the one crossing there. Alright, so brochure. Just to, I swear I might have OCD, but I just want to get rid of the red marks, which I think some of you guys will appreciate. Yes! Okay, so when we get their invitations, we do get their information, and I'm going to be revealing the rich lord you all. The Brute in a Suit. Clay Rockridge was previously the head of security at the Sexy Brutale, but over the years became firm friends with the Marquis. Powerful and intimidating, him and his much gentler brother, Head Corporal Red, oversaw many of the successful and influential evenings at the Sexy Brutale. Clay's background as a prize fighter, he literally was a fighter. So when I said he was like a luchador wrestler, and I say that not as like making fun of luchadors, but literally he has a luchador mask. Which means he is not the most beautiful of men, but his extraordinary wife still found something deep and good in his voice and actions, enough at least to overcome any exterior roughness. Clay has struggled with drink, alcoholic, but never had any trouble staying sober while on duty. So basically, he loves the drink, but he has enough self-restraint to pull it through when it matters, hence like saving his wife. Shifting his addictive nature to focusing on work meant that he was a truly effective partner to the Marquis, but one with a darker side. Yeah, so basically he is security, but he does like to drink and gamble, but he's very good at his job. He has to watch for his vices, which, you know, can relate to a lot of people as well. Watch for your vices. They're not, just because you have a vice doesn't mean it's, like, the end of the world and destroying. Like, you can work around it. Like, admitting that you have one and knowing how you can get around it and how you can work through it is good. Like, you don't have to make it go away. A lot of times, they don't go away. They always say, once you're never not an alcoholic once you're an alcoholic. You're always just, like, in remission. And so, like, the truth of that can be said for a lot of people. And for instance, I have a family member who people would say was an alcoholic, addictive to it. And they were basically given a hard ultimatum to stop or trying to keep things vague for family matters. But basically it was, hey, don't want you near the kids if you're a drunk. So it was like your kids or your alcohol. He immediately sobered up because he loves his kids. And so now, being the great man that he is, he avoids alcohol at all costs. He will not let himself get back because he knows how addictive it can be. So he refuses to allow himself to have it. Like, even though it's been over 30 years, like, he still hasn't had a drop of alcohol, and he sticks to that. And so he technically is still an alcoholic, but he's in remission. And the fact that he is an alcoholic will never go away. But the fact is that he has been in remission. He has not taken a sip of alcohol in over 32 years. Is fucking amazing. So remember, not every vice is sorry, I'm tearing up because it was about my family member. But not every vice is world destroying. Like, you don't have to let it destroy your world. I'm getting teary because it's a really close family member and I love them. And can I just get an applaud for the fact that 30 years sober? That's amazing. All right, next character. The Moth by Moonlight. The blind artist Trinity Carrington is one of the most gifted sculptors in the world. The Marquise saw one of her statues while visiting a church with another of the guests in the mansion and tracked her down to create the carvings that decorate the Sexy Brutale. So, Sixpence made all the clocks. He's security detail. She made all the sculptures. The elegance of her work is quite at odds with her wicked sense of humor and complete disregard for rules. As you saw with her humor of asking drinks and games right after that horrible experience with the spider. She was caught cheating at cards using her extraordinary sense of touch and hearing, but this delicate situation introduced her to her future husband, the head of security, Clay Rockridge, so she considered herself a winner regardless. So basically, she tried to cheat at this casino, and Clay caught her, but that's how they met. See, she has, because she's blind, she was using her touch and hearing cheat, and that's another thing. That's another, bad personality. You're not supposed to, but with change, it became a good thing. She cheats. Some things. Not at cards anymore, but you heard her. She used the code to go into the door, which had never been restricted before. It did cause problems. Yes. But she has other talents. Oh god, that's not really a good thing. That's a bad situation, all right? That's a bad magical made-up situation. Not normally does she open a door and have a giant monster attack her. Okay, that's not a realistic situation. But she has a very loving husband, and she just came across a room. She thought she ruined a surprise. But all right, and then we have some room lore. Keeping the mansion and its guests safe and secure is an enormous task, one which the Marquis and his security team took very seriously indeed. The previous head of security, Clay Rockridge, would often confirm suspected cheating from this room here, but take no immediate action. It would only be later on, in the grounds of the mansion after dark, that the perpetrators would find themselves with their heads held underwater in the beautiful garden fountain. But only until they saw the errors of their ways, of course. Yo, if they got caught cheated, they'd be taken out back. Clay Rockridge would literally take care of the problem and take them out back. You go, man. Cheating doesn't pay. Okay, and that's our everything here. Let's see. Any more? Let's go view the other rooms down here that we hadn't before. I hope you guys are liking this game so far. Like I said, I have played it all already, so I know everything that goes on, and so a lot of my responses aren't like, oh, you know, they're not genuine, like this is not my first time seeing it all, but what I'm doing is trying to bring to you the joy of this game and showing you it, because I have enjoyed it so much as well. Alright, so he's coming this way. Oh, fireplace. 10 of spades. Oh, he's coming in. Ooh, pretty. Glass arm. We got a room with a mirror. He's on the other side, can't look. So basically, when he comes in, I'm gonna run out. Now, we can't sneak. Flashing means it's about to go away. Alright, so he's still in here. Oh, fire's gone. And he's gone. So, there's definitely somewhere in there that the staff members go. Fireplace is huge and extends deep into the wall. There is a tiny moth. So all the stoneworking is Trinity's work. So she made all the stoneworking statues. Okay, so let's go back in here. Spiky box, the big padlock. Rows and rows of figures. So basically there's a lot of numbers about the money and how this casino works lying around. Yeah. That's another thing I like about this game. Like, there's no real, like, no, you're gonna, like, die if you fail or whatnot. No, it's very forgiving. Like, you get to do and watch a lot of things. Like, you can literally run through rooms if you don't want to wait for the characters to be done with their dialogue and everything and just get past it. And if you get caught too much and your timer goes up, the day just restarts. That's all. You don't, like, get any penalties. Alright, so the staff member's gone that way. Is this the room I want? Yes. Okay, now this was the other room with the locked door that we can now get into. Oh, another card. 3 plugs. Ooh. Hey, another part of the mansion we haven't seen yet. Liquor storage. Neat. Not a door, but we're looking through a vent. Oh, looks like something shiny on the floor. Good lock. Probably get it. Actually, don't remember if I need to pick that up for something later. Water leaking. So this is the ground floor. So above here is upstairs. I think I know what room would be above there then. Oops. Run. Run. Gonna go upstairs. Fun fact, even if the room is the same, but it has a elevation change, you're considered on different floors, so you don't gotta worry about people, like, coming in on you. Oh, the cabinet is empty. The room gives you a strange feeling of deja vu. Or has that not happened yet? That is a little bit of lore that I absolutely love, for the fact that, it is a Groundhog Day keeps happening again. And so they play on that. I'm gonna go back down here just to see what I missed. Alright, so we got 2 flaming doors that I can't go by. Trinity Carrington. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful sculptors. Key of Old Habits. I do know where that goes to. That's going to be involved in an ending. But we'll, I don't feel like going all the way through that right now, so we'll save that for later. Let's get to the next area, and then once we do, I'm going to save it there. the guest rooms. Willow Blue. I love this character. All right, but with that, that's where I'm going to call this episode. I'm going to reset. So we start at the clock, so we get a fresh day starting with the next episode. So this has been Morochu, and I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. This is my first recording of a game with my VTuber avatar, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying it. And just, if you have any suggestions of what you think I should do different, or if you want to comment, or just, you know, post, talk about some of the things you've done. Like, I have talked about a little bit about the symbolism between some of the people and just the things that they've gone through. So that's kind of, I know this game is a little more like we're doing things, whereas when I do play my other games, like I do plan on playing Stardew Valley and such, that I'm gonna have more time to specifically talk about mental health while doing other things. I know this game's a little more filled with things that we need. So, alright, so game is safe. So, yeah. So we will get into more conversations and talking about mental health, but as you see, I've been able to get a good stepping off point for it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye! Okay, there we go. Hitting F1 made a thing come up and it didn't let me hit the stop button, so oh god. Bye! That made it so awkward. I'm learning. Learn with me.